Brought to you by Dr. Pepper. The movie review for The Hunger Games. Now, a bunch of people in the world are complete idiots. They read these books only when they heard the buzz of the movie being made. Only to go to the movie just to criticize it and say what's not in the movie from the book. Stupid people. We realize that a movie has to condense all of this information and from a book, and there's meaningless pages in books to explain in detail what a movie can do in a frame. Okay, I did not need about 12 to 13 different pages to tell me that she had to find water, for instance. Okay? I didn't need to be led 30 pages into the recovery cave. Okay, all of that was condensed nicely. When she started, she went to the woods and she found the water. I didn't have to see her go through this, kept climbing and she kept climbing. That was what the book's for, your imagination. The movies are not for your imaginations. They're giving you the image that they want to sell to you. Now, for those who haven't seen the movie yet or have been on Mars, The Hunger Games is about the United States, what's left of it in the future. It's now broken down into districts, and there's 12. And the districts decided to go against the government in a big war, and they lose. And as part of the punishment by the government for their defiance, each year they have to, each district has to send a man and woman representative to fight to the death in memorialization of the war. And they do it on a TV show. They do it with class, as classily as it could be before a brutal anything goes matchup. And there's always one winner. Okay? It used to be two winners from the same district. Male and female could go. But if not, then that's the case. But it's normally one winner. Then they have mentors that tutor them, but it's really different than what you normally been seeing. But it always narrowly breaks down to boy likes girl, girl likes boy, or maybe she likes boy scenario, and you can get caught into that. People always do. I really didn't care for that. I thought the cinematography was great. And let's talk sequel, because we already know their books. There's no killing the plot by telling you that they're going to make a second one. Okay? Now, the second one will be filmed in two locations that I know of right now. They're looking not in the United States. This will be shot in Scotland, from what I've been told. And will they film the whole thing in Scotland? I don't know, but Scotland is where I heard they're going to film the second one. The entire cast, who's still alive, will be returning for the second one. And it's going to show, well, they're going to put it on a DVD, the scenes that were edited out, that they were going to put into this movie, but they had to make some cuts to make it PG-13. That's why a lot of shots, you just see blood hitting the walls, because this is a really brutal book. When the war breaks down, there's a lot of killing in this. In the stories, people dying. It's got to be one person out of 20 some odd people they got. So there's a lot of death. How do you make it PG-13? They showed you. And I think the first book is really the best book. The next two were like, okay, we're continuing a story that's dying. That they just didn't know how to end it. And it just keeps going and going. To the third book is really not that great. It's really not that great. And I won't bore you to death, but here's the link over here to some more information on the Hunger Games. Put it in the description box for you. Good night.